Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Arise. This is episode 2. We're about to go in witness an interrogation of a prisoner. And I've got to say a couple of things. Let me go ahead and share some thoughts of the game so far. You know, let you guys know what I'm thinking about, because I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. So, first of all, we already talked about yesterday, or last time, about the whole imbuement crystals. And that's why they're called imbued, and I don't seem to have one for reasons we don't really know. I also noticed when I was rendering episode 1, there's a lot of like screen tearing and things going on that almost seem to imply that there might be some sort of digitization going on. I don't know if I'm going to go so far as to say that that is a indication that the reason he is in this mask is because what's actually happening is not as bad as we think it is. Like, the imbuement crystals are, to a certain extent, like, enhancing sensation. And since he doesn't have the crystal, that might be why he doesn't actually feel pain, because nothing that's actually happening is causing pain. It's the crystal making us think he's in pain. And also, like, he'd be able to see what was really going on, which is why he has to wear that mask. I don't know that I fully believe that, but it's an interesting idea I'm having. And that's what really matters, you know? Just bounce ideas until we get a better sense of what the plot is. The second thing that I want to say that I kind of thought about is that the pink-haired girl, first of all, she is not having a good intro to this game. Holy wow. We definitely have a situation with her which is kind of reminiscent to Estelle from Vesperia, where has pink hair, and she doesn't have control of her own magic. And she like starts off and is basically just being carted around. Like, that was the weird thing, is that these rebels seemed to know she was there, because when they first broke into the train, they were just like, she's here! And yeah, that definitely feels like something. Do you want to know something? I'll tell you what I can. Yeah, what is this place? This is the old Zion Mine, one of the Crimson Crow's safe houses. Abandoned mines like this one are pretty commonplace. Got no short places to hide out. Do you want to know? Yeah, you already said that. So, what? I know you're resistance fighters, but is there any, like, where does the name Crimson Crow come from? Are you birds? Be kind of hilarious that, yeah, this is actually the creatures from Wind Waker. Didn't you know? I told ya. We're a resistance group fighting the Bright Eyes. Our goal is to liberate Caligula. Not Caligula, Caliglia? Caliglia from Rinna? Man, I want to read that as Caligula, and... Okay, so just a random aside, again, a lot of these theories that I'm positing are not things I actually believe are going on. I just think it's interesting to think about. But they did originally say they thought Rinna was basically heaven. And if you think about this world being called Caligula, even though I know it's Caliglia, but Caligula, we're doing all kinds of sinful and not okay stuff, and then here come the Riddens being like, no, we must put a stop to this. So, injuries are a constant thing for us. Distressing work for me as a medic. You want to know something? I'll tell you what I can. Yeah, who's Zephyr? I'm pretty sure I actually played a character named Zephyr in one of the games. Or Zeph something. I want to say maybe was that, Shibugowi Tensei 3? Zephyr's the Crimson Clover's leader. He's not just physically strong, he's got real smarts. He's indisposable to us. So yeah, where's the woman? I love how we don't specify which woman we're talking about, it's just kind of known. The jail's up ahead. Zephyr's interrogating her now. You can check it out if you're curious, but I wouldn't disrupt the interrogation. Where are you? Yeah, this is a really dumb question. Why would I ask who we're fighting? Like, it's blatantly obvious who we're fighting. Who else? The Wrens ruling over Caliglia? Ones that came down from Linegus have been giving us hell for the last 3 centuries. Of course, we can't even reach neighboring towns, much less Linegus. So our current target is the Wrens in Caliglia? Oh, Caliglia isn't the name of the world, it's the name of this specific area, the, like, skull place? Their lord, Balsac? I don't know, first of all, you know I gotta check the wrong way. There's a service line for the old bandits' mines. So many of these lines all play able to be nimble, stay one step ahead of the bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Alright, well that was a wasted trip. Move, cat. It wouldn't be a dummy I'll stream unless the recording unless the cat turned off the recording at some point, but that's okay. I noticed very quickly, thankfully. Well, there's an Iron Mask himself. It's good to see you, buddy. I have no reason to think that he actually is like that ominous. Like he doesn't actually look that intimidating, but that's the voice I picked. You know who I am? Not personally. One of our guys, Naeth. I always know what's going on in Caliglia. Nothing people talk about gets past his ears. Heard him talking about you earlier. So once I saw you, I put 2 and 2 together, and here we are. Everyone knows you as the Buckethead, who stands up to armored soldiers and can take a beating from them like nothing at all. It's like I'm wearing nothing at all. It's like you don't come around that often. It'd be weird if I didn't know about you somehow. Only reason the Broad Eyes want to mine through Caliglia so much, so they can get all the fire out of this room they possibly can. See, they're literally mining fire? Like, I thought it was oil or something. Hey, I noticed you don't have a spirit core. Did you get it yourself? You did a really good job at not having the Broad Eyes catch you without one all this time. I mean, who else would have dug it out? Although, I'm curious how that actually happened. Okay, stop touching her.
So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing? So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh?
I feel like she's slightly based on Rogue from X-Men.
Poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you?
You know, maybe if you were a little nicer to her.
For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name? You mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renin, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renin soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renin, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people...
Oh, that's
embedded?
really interesting.
There isn't one, because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. The scar's a reminder.
Because there's definitely not a scar on my hand.
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you, that's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great...
I was gonna say, like, read an X-Men comic. You know that not being able to get close to anyone is not a good thing.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
Oh, that's
I'm going to
interesting.
welcome our guests. Don't go
Sorry, I'm just
trying-
going back to the fact that I apparently never had anything embedded because there's not a scar. And if the only way to tell a Renin from a Danon is the, like, brightness of their eyes, and you can't see my eyes, I think I'm probably a Renin as well, or at the very least they are leaving that as an option. And of course, you know I'm going to go the wrong way.
What's this thing?
Okay, good. I'm actually glad to find that. Up until now, we hadn't actually like found any items, and I was going a little stir crazy. Just a little stir crazy.
Enemy attack!
An ambush. Renins are here? I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
Hello? If the Bright Eyes arrest you and try and make you rat anyone out, you got two options. Either break out and find a way to keep quiet permanently. Hold on. Why are you guarding this? Weird. Like, I mean, not obviously from a game design mechanic, I know why she's doing it, because they're funneling you the direction they need you to go. But in terms of the like plot, it's every person for themselves, and she's gonna stand here and like, don't go this way.
Grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Damn it! Whatever that armor on the brides wear, they could totally take them one-on-one. It's ordinary ribbons underneath. Nothing else that's special about them. All the machinery in their armor makes them way bigger and stronger than they otherwise would. I hate it.
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I just didn't know.
Well, clearly what you need to do is seduce them and get them out of that armor. Like, that's the only option. Damn. Bright-eyed woman took advantage of all the confusion that broke out. Well, I mean, yeah. It's a prisoner's right to escape. Leave everything essential behind. We'll make do with it one way or the other if we make it out alive. Okay, for a second I thought that didn't change. And oh, hi. Kind of interesting they don't have like a battle cinematic. They're just kind of standing here like, ooh, I'm a scary guy. Anything over here? Answer seems to be no.
Stop right there! Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renin girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, insurgent!
how's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renin armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded!
I'm surprised they don't notice he's not embedded when they keep saying that. Alright, so... right block? Interesting. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Oh, and also okay, there's there's jumping in battle, but there's not jumping in the regular game. Special actions perform by spending a part of your AG arts gauge. Oh, we have 3 different arts buttons. Interesting. I have 2 different buttons.
Talk or die!
So much for playing nice. All right, we're up. I'll really fight. Still, I have to do this. I won't go quietly. It's over. Here I come. You're finished. You're mine.
Alright. I'm liking this system. I don't seem to have a health bar, which I'm hoping is, like, just means I can't get hurt. Not that you don't see your health in battle, because that would get annoying.
I actually beat one of those Renin soldiers. I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
Okay, as always, let's go ahead and try and go the wrong way. Signs point to not helpful. It's very straight. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but I'm not super digging the shoulder button being the attack button. I'm definitely not having to press 2 different buttons to dodge. He owns a combat role, which kind of works the same way in a pinch, but it's still just Don't try and take on any armor soldiers yourself. I was just, yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll show you. Oh, hey, cool.
Right, here goes. You got spirit.
Nope.
Try harder. You're mine. Rising Wyvern. Take this. Die. It's over. Damn it. You're finished. Take this. It's over. Splash. Take this. Here I come. Rising Wyvern. Blue escape. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Come on. Okay, that did not work.
Blue escape. Rising Wyvern. Blue escape. Here I come. Rising Wyvern. Blue escape. Take this. Here I come. Take this.
Man, I'm not good at this yet. You can probably tell.
We won.
Yeah, I have no health. Like, and I'm really hoping that means that I'm just can't take damage and not just I have an invisible health meter. Oh, that one was completely. How the hell did she get a weapon?
Shion v. Mayor Imeris Daymore. I hereby
Man, she keeps getting more names.
Excellency Lord Bolseth.
Damn it,
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close.
Oh, that's right, because yeah, he doesn't feel pain, so he doesn't even care.
What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can.
Step aside, slave. These are Renan affairs you're meddling in.
Hey.
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Well, good news. I don't think he is one. Yeah, I have figured that out. Yeah, cool. Oh, actually, I should have read that.
I call my own shots. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
Kind of new for me if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises. Here I come. Rising Wyvern.
Take
Take this. You're finished. You're mine. You're finished. Here I come.
one more.
You're mine. Rising Wyvern.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure
You're mine. You're finished.
what the advantage of the, like, press the button and, like, do a perfectly timed... I know it means you take no damage, but I feel like just getting out of the way is better.
What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
You think you've met everyone?
Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah, it's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself, and that's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask.
The man in the iron mask.
Found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for? Stay sharp. We're going in.
All right, so let's look around, see if we can find anything. Yeah, that is interesting. The two of them do seem like linked, where he, especially if it's. Oh, I wonder. Does does being struck by a lightning sensation, is that just a sensation? Does it not have any long-term benefit or long-term like ailments? Is it just like, oh, this really hurts? In which case, can he just touch her whenever he wants? And it's not like, 'cause the big problem that Iron Mask has is that he doesn't know if he's like ripping himself apart. But if it really is just the sensation of pain and he can't feel it, then he can touch her whenever he wants. I feel dirty saying that.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you.
Don't call me old.
We're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
All right, another cutscene. I was gonna say, if they're gonna make a separate cutscene of leaving the mine, something is going to happen. It's just how video games work.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor. Slaughter the rest. Look out!
Oof. This is what happens when you can't see anything. Oh, damn.
Sion!
Is she made of fire? Oh, interesting. Only one half of his face. Hey, I wonder if he's...
Blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
Yeah, I'm getting some like Ninja Turtle vibes and how these guys were introduced as really, really, really like impossible to beat, and now they're already starting to become mook style. Oh my god. You just stole from her core. How very dare.
You okay?
Oh, damn, your arms, dude.
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
Well, that's convenient.
It's one of my healing arts.
Why is it that the pink-haired girl is always able to heal?
Sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman who's very tough.
Okay, that second part is true. The first part, the sword comes from her as well, apparently. I mean, we pulled it out of her core.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely.
Wouldn't miss it.
I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry, you're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
So that's a line that confuses me, because, like...
Blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the...
They were pretty hot if they burned his, like, into his arms.
Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
I'm not sure that's irony.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too?
I'm really good at punching people in the face, but as soon as I, like,
So what?
pick up a rose, the thorns actually hurt me. Like, that's not irony.
I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
I'm a friend of Shield. I'm okay. I've had a lot of my friends in my life. That is not a befriend conversation. Alright, guns-based long-range strikes and astral arts. These are to hit enemies from a safe distance. And healing arts on allies with low hit points. Target flying and astral art wielding enemies. Okay. Arts with healing and support consume cure points as well as in addition to AG. To be shared across the party. Okay, so... Oh, interesting. So you can't just, like, have multiple healers and have an easier time for yourself. That's an interesting addition. I kind of like that. Because before, it was always, like, super overpowered to put both healers in this active party.
Our cover's been blown here. Get a move on. We're moving to another base.
Okay, I guess that's the wrong way, huh? I knew that. I learned that all by myself. Ballsack, the Lord of Caligula. I'm never gonna not call him that. I hope you guys are prepared, good and prepared, and you're under each share.
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I
I'm
go?
glad they finally addressed
What is
this.
that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard.
Yeah, I actually asked
I can't
about
stop
like how he
my
eats with
face when
that.
it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask.
I was gonna say, a death will kill someone because they got locked in a mask.
Trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
I don't know. There's apparently a
Plan on getting killed for their
like
amusement.
resistance movement running around. Yeah, but we know that's where we are. Orbis Caligula.
That's...
Glanamede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsif. Self-imposed ruler of all...
Self-imposed? I thought there was a whole, like,
Never seen
battle
anything
for the
this
throne
close
going on.
before.
You can't see.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down.
Like, I know he says he can see out of it, but I don't see how. Certainly not with any...
The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be
Oh,
careful.
hi.
If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Well, I mean, they're in the way. Oh, and I didn't even have to get close. Okay. There we go.
Don't let them form a pack.
Rising Wyvern!
I'll run you through. That is coming. Take that sword.
You're finished!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Here I
You're
come.
on!
You're
It's
mine.
over!
I'll run you through. See ya. One final push.
Right!
Give them all we got.
Rising Wyvern!
All right. I'm getting slightly better at this.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Wait, everything's coming up Zephyr. That's totally it's a Rhine Time mixed like rip off, or Millhouse. It could also be a Millhouse rip off. Regardless, it's a rip off, and that's what I want on the record. I want everyone to be aware of that. I also want everyone to be aware that I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for tuning in.